Y'all, we're in the kitchen today with Q. This would be her second recipe that you've shared with it.
Yes.
Please check out her her videos that we've done on YouTube, and she also has a YouTube channel.
Mixing it up with Miss Q.
Yes, mixing it up with Miss Q.
Yes.
I love that. Now, how about your pink table?
Yes, mixing it up with Miss Q. It features a pink table that has different topics. We'll give you resources on different things in the community and around the world. So you don't want to miss it. We're going to keep you informed on a lot of great things.
Her book is available on Amazon and
Kindle.
Mm-hmm. Did you read this book? Do you have it in a tape form?
Yes, they have it audio as well.
Okay, did you
ma'am.
read it? Did you do the reading yourself?
I did not.
I had so much fun doing the reading for It Ain't All About the Cooking.
Right.
Yeah. It Ain't All About the Cooking. And I had to go into the studio and read the book. And I look so forward to it every day. It was like I didn't know how it was going to end.
Right.
Ain't that goofy? But I enjoyed reading it, even though I knew how it ended.
Right. Exactly.
So check this book out, y'all. She's an inspiration. She is an inspiration. That's all I can say. All right. So you're going to share with us your squash casserole.
Yes.
And Q made a confession to me a while ago. She said, Paula, I don't formula cook except in the sweets part of my bakery. And I said, I know. Formulating a recipe is one of the hardest things for a cook to do.
Yes.
So hit it, girl. What are we making?
You must remember that we're doing squash casserole today, but you must remember my bakery it's a bakery and sandwich shop, and it's called Q's Cakes, done the old-fashioned way. So I don't get into the recipes, but I love to cook. And my savory side of it, I have veggie burgers, I have turkey burgers, and I have ham sandwiches. We now do roasted wings.
Grilled.
Yeah, grilled. We have grilled zucchini, grilled squash. We have grilled Brussels sprouts.
There was a few tucked in there.
Okay, we have grilled Brussels sprouts. So we have an extended menu that is on the healthier side.
These sound healthy.
Yes, on the healthier side. So right now we're going to we poured the squash in. We've already boiled the squash and the onions together.
And that was, I'm reading the recipe.
You read the recipe.
2 yellow squash it was? Okay.
2 yellow squash. I'm going to put a little salt. We got some sea salt here. Just going to sprinkle about a half a teaspoon here. And then we're going to do some black pepper, about a half teaspoon here.
She made this one day, y'all. She has her children and her grandchildren 2 Sundays a month at her house for a Sunday lunch or dinner.
Yes.
And she does all the cooking. Now, her children don't like squash.
Right.
So she's trying to come up with a way where they'll eat it.
Right. So I'm mixing in the sour cream. So what I did was I kind of used some of the ingredients from my homemade mac and cheese, what they love. So I substituted the noodles for the squash. So hopefully it'll work. So here we have 2 eggs unbeaten, and I will pour them in the bowl so that I can mix it with some of my heavy cream right here that I have. And I have heavy cream here, 1.5 cups. So I'm gonna pour some of it right here to mix up.
That looks like a lot of heavy cream for that little bit of squash.
It does, doesn't it?
You know, Teresa or Eddie found you my beautiful casserole dish that I just love. It's the honeycomb.
I love it.
Yes, it's the honeycomb from the store.
So we're going to pour about a half cup in
way
here.
Too big for that little bit of squash.
Okay.
So I'm going to find you a smaller casserole dish,
okay? All right. So I poured about a half cup of the heavy cream and the 2 eggs beaten together in this bowl. And then we're going to start adding our cheeses.
Now
So
that's where you and I kind of differ a little bit. I've never used the cheeses that you use, and it sounds wonderful.
yes, we have a Gouda cheese. I'm using the cheese that's fun for my kids because I'm trying to get them to eat vegetables. So we're using Gouda cheese here today, and we're going to use Parmesan cheese. So we're going to pour this in, a half a cup.
I think this size will be better, Q.
Okay, perfect.
What you think?
I think so too.
And
So here's the thing
rinse.
about the squash. If you're trying to appease some kids, you got to remember moistness. They like it soft. You know, they always want to feel like they eating something that reminds you of French fries and chicken strips. So I'm trying to make this tasteful so that I'm going to add a little bit more salt and pepper here.
You're
This is
right.
just
They're
going
into
to be
macaroni and
amazing.
cheese
Yes,
and chicken
they
fingers.
are. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to add some breadcrumbs. No, these are, butter crackers.
Okay, I hadn't put the butter on them yet.
They crumbled butter crackers.
Oh, okay. Those are just for the inside.
Yes.
Okay, so you still want me to butter.
The top.
Okay, and is this what we have for the top?
Yes.
Okay, and which butter is this for?
That's for the top.
Perfect. I'm going to need some more crackers.
Yes.
I think I'm going to need some more.
I think so too.
Okay.
So we've got this going. And this is just amazing. So what I do add a little butter in the recipe. About a half cup.
Yeah.
Just for the moistness and the taste. It's absolutely delicious. I love it. See, they can't hardly tell it's squash, y'all. I tricked them and they loved it. They loved it. So Paula's getting us ready for our topping. And we're going to put this in the oven for about 25 minutes and let it brown because you must remember the squash is already done. So we don't have to bake it that long, just enough for the ingredients to come in together. So she's getting us ready for our topping.
I'm getting you some more crackers.
Okay. So meantime, I'm going to spray the bowl because we do have to spray it. And I'm going to get me some spray. I'm going to
Second drawer, baby.
Second drawer. Got it. I got some butter spray. And I'm going to spray this pan and get it ready. Okay. Perfect. So
This little trick is so much better than trying to dot the top of your casserole with butter.
I'm learning something new from her, y'all. Show me, Paula.
Okay, if you'll just make your crumbs
Okay.
and then toss it in melted butter, and that way every crumb has some butter instead of just
Perfect. I like that.
just little dollops.
I like that.
So that is good.
Okay. So we are ready. I'm going to pour it over in the
All right, now I'm
bowl.
going to snatch a little butter from
Sure.
over here. I love these toasted cracker crumbs, you know?
Yes.
Oh, that casserole dish is perfect for that.
It sure is. It sure is. You know your stuff.
Well,
So
I
we're
knew
gonna
that would
spread
swallow
it.
it. Mm-hmm.
And we're going to do
Looks beautiful. You know what it looks like? Looks like cream corn.
corn. It sure does. It
That's
sure does.
how you got your children to eat it.
So we're going to do the crumbs, the bread crumbs on the top and the cheese.
Okay, which goes first? Which do you
I'm going to
first?
do the cheese
Okay.
first.
Now, is that the Gouda cheese?
This is the Gouda cheese, which is my absolute favorite and theirs
Okay.
as well.
Okay. Wonderful. I like Gouda. Gouda's good.
It is. Yes.
Good
Now
Gouda.
we're going to go with it.
Okay.
Perfect.
I got those buttered for
Perfect.
you.
We're going to pour these on. And we're just going to kind of spread them on the
Spread 'em.
top. Oh, that gives it that good crunch.
That is gonna be so
Oh my
good.
gosh. I can't wait.
I can't either.
I can't wait.
I can't either, Q.
I think LaShaka is waiting on this one.
Is she?
She's waiting on this one.
Well, I couldn't talk her into the
I know
peanut
it.
butter bars.
No, but she's waiting on this one. All right.
You know what? I think I am too.
So we're done with that.
Get those crumbs
and we're going to
off
put
of
it in
there.
the oven.
Okay. I think I heard you say about 20 minutes.
Yes, 20 minutes.
20 or 25 minutes, because the only thing that has to cook is the egg.
It's right, exactly.
Well, guess who's joined us in the kitchen? You finally got to meet the other half. Michael is down there entertaining Shaka Khan. You didn't know I could say that, did you, Michael?
No,
So I cannot wait to taste your casserole.
All right, so this is...
And Shock's sitting down there waiting on this, isn't she?
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. So this is the squash casserole that we just put in the oven. And I just want you to look and see the bubbling. It's so moist. It's not dry. That's the food of kids, don't forget.
Yeah. And it looks like corn. It looks like a corn casserole.
It does.
So I can see how she fooled her children with this one.
Yes.
And I will say this. Teresa did the prepping for us, and she sliced that squash with a mandolin, and she sliced it so nice and thin
Yes.
that it was like incognito.
She did an amazing job.
Now you're talking about hot.
Yeah, this hot.
The next time I make squash casserole, which is, you know, fairly regular, I'm gonna use that mandolin. Because to me, that's the secret.
Why don't you show everybody what a mandolin looks like? It's in
Oh,
the
okay.
bottom drawer, so
Okay.
it's on that right,
Right here?
very bottom, kind of stuck to the back.
I got it.
It comes out. It looks different for everybody, but that's a great tool.
This is a mandolin. It cut the squash perfect. And you just kind of slide it right here.
And that's a cheap mandolin, y'all.
Paula's eating and hadn't said nothing, y'all. I just want y'all to know that.
Oh my goodness. It's out of this world. I may have to switch from mine to Q's.
You don't have to tell anybody.
Yeah, I
Keep your
won't.
secret.
Okay,
Oh
I
my
won't.
gosh.
Isn't it yummy?
It is.
You gonna
yummy,
let your
if I
friend
must
just
say
sit
so
down
myself.
there and just crave it but not get it? Say, is that what you gonna do, Q?
You need another.
Michael.
this is my job.
Shaka.
She gonna get you one.
If there's any left, we'll let you have some, okay?
Would you like a bowl? I mean, would you like a plate? Teresa.
Oh, I thought you were getting it, Teresa. I was being a smart aleck.
You handed Michael, and then I was like, "Here, Paula, do you need another spoon?"
No, I got plenty of forks.
This is delicious.
I mean, it is wonderful. And we wound up cooking that. Do you think we cooked it 30 minutes? I gave you more than a taste testing size. Because I think Shaka drove Q over here with the promise of squash casserole.
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, addition of the Gouda. That's an unusual cheese.
Yes.
Excuse, please.
That's what makes it so good.
That's what I said.
Right.
Gouda be good.
We have our own resident comedian.
Yes.
Yes.
He costs nothing,
And what would they do with that?
and we would send you anywhere.
You think he costs nothing? Wait until he tells you the latest gift he wants for Christmas or his birthday.
Drive me anytime.
What do you want for Christmas?
Well, usually it's something that involves a motor. Right.
My garage is about full.
My finger's not.
Yeah, yes, they are. Believe it or not.
No, they're not.
All right, so this is the squash casserole.
You want some more?
Got to try it. I'm just, I'm so glad that it turned out like it did.
I'm good.
Don't want any
And
more.
don't forget, mixing it up with Miss Q on YouTube. Thank you.
Loving best dishes. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.